Sometimes it seems that you know everything about the market, you build levels, analyze trends, and think this is how it's going to be. But the market will always find a way to surprise. Today I had a moment when the price did not go according to plan at all. And instead of closing the terminal, I decided to turn on recording and show you how to adapt on the go. You will see that trading is not about, guessing the future, but about flexibility and quick reaction. If you want to understand how to stay calm when the market breaks your expectations, watch this video. This time I will be working with a new strategy. Let's quickly complete the setup and get to work. I will use the candle chart type. The time frame will be 1 minute. Now turn on the indicators. I will need the awesome oscillator, MACD, and parabolic SAR. Now let's adjust the settings of the awesome oscillator. The main parameters of the indicator can be left standard. They are completely suitable for the time of the trade that I use. In the style settings, I'll go to the main line settings and change the shape type to a line. I keep the parameters of the other indicators as standard. They do not need to be changed. Now I'm going to start opening trades and tell you in more detail about the strategy. It's a great strategy even for a novice trader, but it requires you to be very careful. If you are looking for a place where you can find up-to-date analytics and understandable analysis without making big promises, my Telegram channel is just for you. To join the club, follow these 3 steps. Follow the link in the description, subscribe to the channel, and send me a private message. I personally help new members navigate through the materials and answer questions to make trading clearer. I found the first suitable situation. I will use 1 minute of trading time starting at $200. My forecast is that the price will decrease, so I press the red button to open a trade. Are you ready? Then let's look at the situation in more detail. See, the points of the parabolic SAR indicator were plotted under the price chart. There was an uptrend. Now the first indicator points have appeared above the price chart, which means that the price has started to decline. After that, you need to check the other indicators. The awesome oscillator line was pointing up and it was green as the price was rising. It reached a maximum and began to decline. The indicator line changed color, so there has been a trend change. Now it remains to get confirmation from the MACD. The MACD indicator has a 0 level as the main one, and it is also important that the lines intersect with each other. As can be seen from the indicator chart, it began to build below the 0 level and the indicator lines were already intersecting with each other. As you can see, all 3 indicators indicate a decrease in price, which means that the market has really started a downward trend and I can make a profit. Everything is really simple. There are 3 indicators that indicate a trend change. All you have to do is find a suitable situation, wait for all 3 indicators to indicate a trend change, and open a trade. Now, if you remember the rules that I will tell you about later, you will open trades in reliable situations. The price dropped and I made a profit. The account now has an amount of $4,646. A good start to the session. We continue to work. Look, the uptrend is started. Let's open a trade soon. I will leave the trade amount unchanged and press the green button to open the trade. Let's repeat everything again. The first parabolic SAR points appeared under the price chart, which means the price started to rise. The line of the awesome oscillator indicator has turned green and is pointing upwards, which means an uptrend has begun. The MACD indicator also confirms the previous indicators. The indicator chart has started to build above the 0 level and the indicator lines have already crossed each other. Everything points to a strong uptrend. I think I can make a profit. When working with a strategy, it is important to get confirmation of the situation from all 3 indicators. You should never rush to open a trade, especially if confirmation is received from 2 of the 3 indicators. It is also important to choose the right currency pairs. For this strategy, currency pairs in which the trend changes quite often or the price chart moves in a straight line are absolutely not suitable. Choose currency or choose price charts where the trend change is stable and the price chart itself resembles a zigzag. These are basic but very important rules in working with strategy. Do not neglect them. Unfortunately, I made a loss. As you can see, not always a situation that seems reliable can bring profit. It is worth remembering that there are such trades, but there are not so many of them, so I would still continue to work. I will increase the trade amount to $500. My forecast is that the price will decrease. We are opening a trade. I see that all three indicators indicate the beginning of a price decline. I think the market has really started a downward trend and I will be able to recover the loss. I'll give you some advice that I used to ignore myself. Always record your trades. It is desirable to have absolutely all the data. The amount of trades, the time at which you can open trades, the indicators that you use and currency pairs, as well as the results of trades. Now, all these data can be analyzed and firstly, choose the most profitable and convenient strategy for you. And secondly, adjust the working time to the most optimal. Analyzing your work is very important in trading. You can always follow a clear goal. Now, let's look at the schedule to the end. Yes, the trade is profitable. My capital has increased to $4,906. I can make up for the loss. Let's find another situation now and open the last trade. I have no doubt that the market has started an uptrend. All indicators point to this and the price is really rising. I think you'll like this strategy. I've tried to show and tell you in enough detail how this strategy works. Then it's up to you. Be sure to try this. I'm sure it won't disappoint you at all. Strike! The last trade was profitable. I see that the account now has an amount of $5,550. The session is over and I'm happy with the result again. But the most valuable thing here is not the numbers, but the fact that you can repeat this if you follow the rules. Try to review the video again and record my steps. This is your checklist for practice. Follow it and success will be inevitable. Leave a comment with your thoughts on this strategy.